here we are live with some more Pokémon Scarlet. Last time we managed to beat the 7-star Excalibur Terra raid. Took a few attempts, but we got it with Avalugg. We managed to do that, which was quite nice. And then we spent the rest of the time shiny hunting for shiny Shroomish / Breloom. It ended up being a bit harder than I was initially expecting. We were trying to make up a shiny that we lost the night, or no, 2 nights before, where we had found a shiny Shroomish, but I had to reset because I was doing prep stuff for Excalibur, and I had used like a couple million of Pokédollars worth of supplies. So I unfortunately was like, I think I have to reset on it. But yeah, so I went for it. It took a while. We did finally get a Shroomish, thankfully. We got Shroomy back. Or at least Shroomy's friend. We have to see what the second one is. But it's been a bit of a process. We were messing around with both fighting and grass encounter powers. We were doing stuff without sparkling power for a while, and then I finally decided to put up a sparkling power for fighting because it spawned the Breloom, and that was the only shiny we got during that time was a Shroomish. So it was a whole weird scenario. I don't really know what to make of it, to be honest. But in that time we also found 2 shiny Primeapes, not with the sparkling power sandwich, mind you, but other just encounter 2 power sandwiches. So today I want to see about going for a Shroomish or Breloom still. I might try resetting for an outbreak. I'll give that a solid 15-20 minutes, or, you know, date skipping. And if we get it, I'll do that. If not, maybe we'll move on and come back the next day and do the same. I'm not really sure how exactly I want to handle it. But I think for now, yeah, we're gonna do some date skip shenanigans. I think we did look at the outbreaks, because these were the ones that appeared last night. I don't think there's anything. So yeah, unless there's some other crazy outbreak, we'll see. But I think, yeah, the goal is to do this and then hopefully prioritize... Let me try that again. I hit a button. It's gonna fuck something up, I think. We'll try to do that and prioritize as well the past Paradox spawns. I was saying we'd try to get to Pokemon Sword and Shield, or Shield real soon to go for some of the legendaries we need. It's probably gonna take a little longer than I thought, because yeah, I'm getting a little distracted, but we're gonna run with it. I was gonna say, I don't know how common or uncommon Shroomish and Breloom outbreaks are. I just know that the doing it the encounter power way seems kind of unfeasible. We just don't like see enough Shroomish / Breloom consistently. I feel like there's like a complete lack of outbreaks. What is... Okay, I guess there's a few. There's like a really small amount. Unfortunately, yeah, Shroomish and Breloom can only spawn in the one map, which would be Paldea. I was like, is there any? We're getting lowballed today. If I do get some other crazy rare outbreak, I might consider doing that, but for the most part, I'm not gonna worry about it. Cause yeah, the goal is still to go for Shroomish, Breloom. I do want both of them. I had intended to go for at least a Breloom at some point. Okay, I don't know why sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah, I intended to go for a... That might have fucked something up, we'll say. I'd attempted to go for... Or I wanted to go for one at some point. This just kind of gave me a bigger motive to see if we could find Shroomy again. We did find a Shroomy. Although I'm not quite convinced it was our Shroomy that we found before we reset. So... Let's go. Ember. Bombardier. Both the duo and a trio. Feels like we're getting not a lot of outbreaks right now for whatever reason. And I could try to use this moment to brainstorm some nicknames. We have both about 50 more Legends Arceus Pokemon I need to at least brainstorm nicknames for. As well as now 2 Primeape that we got yesterday. Neither of which will become Annihilate because we actually already have 2 shiny Annihilate, so that is not a point of concern. Yeah, I'm gonna keep checking Kitakami and stuff just in case something like really calls out to me. I mean, theoretically, these would be worth checking because they could be the rare form, but I don't really care enough. Seems like an annoying shiny hut, plus it's kind of out of the way for the time being. As there are technically other places I could find Shroomish, but I think it would be just as inconsistent as where we were last time from the little bit of testing I had previously done, if not more inconsistent. So yeah, going for fighting types seemed to be the most consistent route. We do need to have Flareon shiny. Does it look like a good spot? I don't really want to be getting distracted with a bunch of outbreaks, but we do need the evolutions. That's like the one other thing too. Besides, I think I bring up Totodile and Cyndaquil. Wow, Totodile and Cyndaquil because they're really rare, or Eevee would also be a very good one to go for, because that is also a very rare outbreak. Nat, go away, shoo! Ah! You're making me run an Altaria or Swablu. Nats be like, how do I annoy this guy? How do I fly directly into him? Let's see. I mean, if this looks like a really good spot, we can consider, but I'm not sure it's worth it. 1, 2, 4. This seems okay. Not blown away. Say I were to like picnic reset for a sec. Cause yeah, I'm like, it's definitely like this is definitely seems feasible. I just don't know how big of a detour I want to take doing this, to be honest. I'm torn. This might be the best Flareon's like outbreak spot we can potentially even get. Although I don't really know for certain. Because I know some of the other stuff is in slightly more cramped spaces. Deep spawns over here? The more you know. And I think we realistically should... Like, that's a pretty good amount. Man, I do want them. On the need list. I think it's worth it. Okay, let's do it. Fuck it. Count to 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, Okay, I feel like I'm miscounting, not gonna lie. 20, that's why we spent a few extra. 21. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 6. Thank you. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 2. 3. 4. 45. 46. 7. 48. 49. Getting there. 50. 51. 52. 3. Okay, this is a pretty good spot. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. Do a few extra. 1. 62. 3. 4. 5. I'm gonna do one extra. I'm gonna do 66. Yeah, from what I know, this shiny shouldn't be... Or at least I was expecting the shiny to not be super hard to find, but I do recall watching someone's YouTube video of them trying to hunt down training Flareon and being like, wow, that is actually a lot harder to notice than I thought it would be. Because they're normally like yellowy, or like the shiny's like yellowy. I think it'd be okay during the day. I'm a little worried about how it might go during the night. Gets Flare Blitz at 50. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna have to be kind of attentive here. I think we'll be fine. Let's do like a big sandwich, I guess, as opposed to Sparkling Power 1 or whatever. Yeah, we can't craft anything. Let me try the old sandwich simulator. But yeah, so unfortunately I don't think we're gonna be able to do too much in terms of nicknaming. We'll see though. Fire, Humongo. I figure Humongo will make this a little easier too. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what to do. You. Boom, boom. Humongo power normal. Humongo power fire 2. Okay. Can I get rid of a rice by any chance? No. Encounter power grass 1 is fine. That's whatever. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, we did buy a few more food things yesterday because we were running out of money space. Okay, so 6 rices. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then an olive oil and a butter. Where's Butter? There it is. Going for an orangey shiny, but I think we'll... Let's do an Eevee pick, actually. We're going for an Eeveeolution. I wasn't realizing yet with the Primates. Maybe I'm better off waiting until I figure out what I nickname Shiny Annihilate. Because, yeah, the Hunk one we have is... The main teammate one is kind of irrelevant to nicknaming them. But the Annihilate could be relevant if they feel relevant, or if the names feel cohesive. The Eevee ears. I don't know, it's hard to say. 'Cause yeah, like I want to do nicknames. I think I've just like been, my brain has been running dry on nicknames. Yeah, it's been pretty rough. Then again, I'm not great at nicknames in general, I feel like. Wait, egg power 2? I thought it was gonna only be 1. Not that it matters. Let's see, but yeah, I figure, yeah, I might as well go for a big one, just because it'll be a little easier to spot the shiny. And it's fun. Small is cute, but I feel like Flareon's got such like a huggable energy to it, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact approach here is. I could consider at least doing picnic resets. I would have to find like the optimal spot, but there might be a way to do that. I don't know for certain though. It's such like a goofy little scamper to him. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the movement plan here is gonna be. I don't know, maybe I should try picnic resetting. Sometimes that just ends up being easier. I mean, it's not super ideal. I don't know though, it might make it harder to spot the shiny if it is a little bit more on the tricky to notice side. Especially with all the grass and whatnot. Not that grassy, but you know. Yeah, I mean, I think having multiple of them next to each other will make this easier to notice. Leave it to me to find a shiny deerling first. Wouldn't be surprised if it happened that way. Yeah, we are seeing quite a few. They're a little hard to keep track of. Yeah, because I'm not doing any power boosts, hopefully this goes okay. Yeah, we can't, it's not like we can do a fire encounter power and then go for Paradoxmon, unfortunately. Because we just don't, there aren't any fire ones in this game. Just theoretically that would be a approach, but in this case not so much. And there's other fire types I could go for, obviously, but I'm not sure I really want to use the Herba Mystica on it. Yeah, I mean, there always is Sparkling level 1. Dude, Nat, fuck off. Like trying to go into my eye. It's like, that looks like a tasty eye to fly into and die. Nat's like try to get themselves killed, I swear. The amount of times I've seen him just like watches it like flies into my drink and dies is it's just impressive. Like, do you have any survival instinct, buddy? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I feel like I should be trying to brainstorm nicknames here, and I feel like I'm just drawing blanks, man. And we have done a lot recently. I don't know if I'm trying to be too perfection-y about it. Like, I don't know, it's hard, I just don't know. Oh. Whew. Don't know what to make of it. And yeah, like the first name that comes to my head thing sometimes works. Sometimes it's just a complete dud. Down. Yeah, the shiny Pokemon I need a nickname are starting to build up too, unfortunately. And I think we'll have some time to figure out some nickname stuff when we do Shield. I just don't know how much. Because yeah, I think part of the problem too is just like I'm just generally speaking dividing my my attention. Which probably makes it more difficult in the long run. But it's also boring to just sit there and think of nicknames, so I don't know. I feel like nicknames have been all that I've talked about on stream for the past, like, month. like it feels a little ridiculous at this point. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm also like, am I better off going for, hello there, random Flareon. Just, I love the little zoom in. I don't know why, it's fun to do. Yeah, I could try to do nicknames either for Scarlet, as in the 2 primates, or I could just go to Legends Arceus, where I don't know. I think it's just too hard to shiny hunt and come up with nicknames, if I'm being real. If I'm picnicking, I can do it, but other than that, just not. They just don't go well together. I have to be too focused on looking at Pokemon, moving around, and doing a good route. I need to outsource my nicknaming. Fortunately, we've tried ChatGPT both kind of as a joke during this, but also during that entire Pokemon White challenge run my girlfriend and I did, where I decided to nickname all the Pokemon using ChatGPT just for the shits and giggles of it. Yeah, it turns out ChatGPT is kind of ass at coming up with nicknames. I guess I haven't tried other chatbots, but you know. Me trying to write an AI that just comes up with Pokemon nicknames and nothing else. Apparently I need it. Hey, you know, once in a blue moon it'd give me a good nickname. I will say that. Although it would take a lot of effort to get there. A lot of the names that were like funny were just funny because of how bad they were, not because they were like clever. Then again, asking, you know, AI to understand human humor at this point in time especially is just not gonna work. We're bound to find something eventually, I'm sure, here. Oh boy. Not quite the color of Flareon we are looking for. And I'm pretty much just trying to stare at their body. I don't know if it getting dark out is going to make this... How much harder that could make this. You know, I'm kind of paranoid ever since, you know, nighttime Poliwag was a thing. That's left me, like, permanently traumatized. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we kind of compare the body to the fur, it should stand out. Like, I really cannot imagine this being harder than Glaceon on the spot. Oh, but yeah, the lighting right now is not the most confidence-inspiring. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm not sure why I'm feeling like out of it today. I'm feeling less focused. Not sure what to make of that, but might just be a little sleepy. It's kind of common around this time of day for me, anyway. A little bit after eating dinner. A lot of times I just get a little snoozy. Happens with lunch too, unfortunately for me. Don't like it, but there's not really anything I can do about it other than take a nap, and unfortunately I'm not good at taking really short naps. How are we doing? Okay, we've been going for a little bit here now. Give me some luck, game. Boopity boppity. Good for me. Give me a good little read. Especially after how long it took to get a Shroomish yesterday. Wink, wink, wet. Okay. Oh boy. Ugh. Oh, silly. Ooh. Okay, well. Oh boy. You know clearly what happened? I thought about having a nickname Pokemon and my brain just went, no. It went, phew, powered down. It's what it feels like. Oh boy. I don't know, I probably need to just go back to nicknaming Pokemon like right as I get them. I feel like that tends to go better, but I don't know. And you lose the ability to, be thematic between, evolution lines and whatnot. Which I do like. Hopefully we haven't missed any. We haven't been going that long, so I don't think so, but it's possible. Not sure why. I'm feeling like I'm being a little low patience about this today. Yeah, I feel like yesterday with the Shroomish Breloom, I was. Then again, this is kind of like a distraction as opposed to the main goal, which would be part of it. And I keep thinking, yeah, I'm like, I do have to nickname Pokemon. I honestly think is melting my brain a little bit. You know, maybe I really probably should just spend time narrowing down nicknames and picking out what I want and then adding to the list whatever seems decent that I don't use. I feel like that could help. Hmm. Oh. Getting distracted and looking at Deerling. Like a true gamer. True gamers look at deer. What? Come on, show up, shiny Flareon. Winky winky. Nudge nudge. Hmm. Yeah, it's almost like these where I'm like, yeah, I wish I had a better idea of how many Pokemon we were encountering, just so I like knew. Like, I don't think we're like over odds or significantly over odds at least, but having that point of context would be nice. I like knowing how, yeah, lucky or unlucky I get. Oh boy. Or how's my... Alright. If we don't get in the next 6 minutes, then I'll take a quick BRB break just to wake myself up a bit. And then, yeah, we'll have to consider Sparkling 1 just to make this a little more bearable. Chiku Chiku, where are you, Flareon Shiny? Booga booga boo. So villain be like. I could have just kind of changed the route I was taking. How's Shiny going? So far, not super lucky right now today, but then again, I'm only doing just Shiny Charm odds right now. Well, minus the 60 feints, whatever that odds is, but you know, that's luck of the draw sometimes. We'll see if we get there. I've been going, it hasn't been like crazy long. 25 minutes maybe? So let's see. I might go over to Sparkling Power level 1 from the Blueberry Academy just to up my odds a little bit. Keeping an eye out. I'm bound to stumble into one eventually. Let's see. Been a lot of riding back and forth. And then I just check the deerling too, why not? You know, hey, you never know. Gotcha, got 4 shiny fizz in today. I'm trying to trade one to someone if they can help me evolve it. Oh, yeah, unfortunately I can't be that person. I do not have the online service. Unfortunately. But hey, it's still pretty good. Four shinies in one day is pretty solid. And that's here. But hey, I'm glad it worked out. Or hopefully it'll still work out. Presuming it works out. Yeah, the whole Palafin evolution method's kind of a pain in the butt. They phased out trait evolutions and then just decided to do that. Because yeah, I totally get that. It's unnecessarily annoying. And yes, it's not good for the game, like, longevity, you know, in terms of 10 years from now. It's just like, oh yeah, it's just not going to be usable. Yeah, right. You look back at the old GBA and DS games now, and it's basically impossible to use certain Pokemon because of that. Like, oh, your favorite Pokemon's Alakazam? Womp womp. Good luck, loser. Then they finally start, yeah, I mean, like Sword and Shield and stuff, where they were having, you know, Trademon spawning in the wild and stuff. So it was at least possible for, like, dex reasons and stuff, but... Ugh. What? Low kicks. Hopefully Legends does the same thing ZA did with evolving trait evolution. Yeah, no, I'm surprised they didn't implement that into this game. Like, I feel like that was a very welcome addition, was the linking cable and allowing items to be used like that, and they just didn't do it. for some reason. So yeah, hopefully they stick with that. And I would assume they're less likely to do trade evos because it seems like since there's not a partner game, they're less like concerned with trading. Maybe is part of it. I would assume. Yeah. We out of the okay? We are out of the large sandwich. Yeah, maybe I try Sparkling Power 1. You know what the other thing I was curious, like, would picnic resets be viable in some capacity? To give myself an eye break. But they had legendary setup for revolving, catching, and battling. Oh yeah, no, it was a very nice system. Hopefully a lot of the positives of that were kind of not present in Scarlet and Violet get brought to ZA. No, this is definitely not the most consistent at doing this. I think we're better off running around. Fortunately enough for my poor tired eyes. Nah. And do we lean? Like, what do I do if I guess if I get Sparkling Power 1, I could just go run around Area 0 and just see if I get lucky with a Paradoxmon. Because yeah, doing the Shroomish Breloom thing I think is absolutely pointless with this without any encounter powers. Yeah, let's do level 1. Oh. Did a new run in Scarlet and still have adventure on to Kitakami. Nah. I enjoy Kitakami. I mean, it's probably the least interesting geographically of the 3 areas, but it's got some fun stuff in it. This is I always do this where I go to the wrong place by just instinct. I always end up in the club room. Okay. Do a save here. Oof. Give the. I always think it's 200 BP. It's only 150. Let's see. We'll see if this goes any better. I don't really want to use Herba Mystica to go for the Flareon, so. Although if we go 30 minutes and still don't get it, then we'll see. Yeah. See how this goes. Ah, wrong spot. So I was like, where is it? What happened? Don't even ever. Oh, my, son of a. What? Don't even ever. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few now after just a lot of grinding, but I'm still like way too clingy to it. I'm like, I'm not using it unless I absolutely have to, even though I have enough for it to not be a concern. Oh boy. Yeah. See how this goes. I guess we'll also have to keep an eye on any Pokemon outside of the Flareon, just because those have some boosted odds as well. See how this shakes out. Bathroom. Okay, where are they? Where'd they all go? They were we were seeing a ton before, and then all of a sudden it was just like, nope, no more, bye-bye. There they are. Shiny Flareon has always evaded you. Yeah, it's the first time I'm going for it. I've been slowly going for the evolutions. I mean, I at least have all the evolutions that you can get with just encounter power pretty consistently. So now it's kind of a matter of going for the... Well, that was fast. I went how long? Didn't find any. Go get the sparkling power level 1 on. Boom, find it instantly. Okay, so it doesn't... Yippee! That's decently enough noticeable. It does have, Flare Blitz, so I'm gonna have to take this slow. We do also have Catching Power level 2. But yeah, okay. So yeah, it is definitely noticeable. It's not... I feel like in some of the other games it looks more noticeable. It looks more yellow. Here it's like just like a lighter orange. Could be the lighting too, partially, though. What am I catching this in? Maybe just a regular Pokeball. I mean, the Electric Ball is actually kind of intriguing. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we just go regular Pokeball. And go regular Pokeball. Definitely don't. Yeah. No, I have to be cautious of that a lot. We're gonna have like 25 minutes of Sparkling Power level 1, so I may as well make the most of it. And just run around in Area 0, I guess. Because there's still... We only have 2 of the past Paradox Mons, so... Just see if we get lucky with it. Cool. Yeah, I think, as much as I'd love to try more Shroomish Breloom shenanigans, that just sounds like a terrible idea. Given this is only Sparkling Power 1, I am not in as much of a rush. Be time efficient. We'll take a look at it later. Do some screenshots with it. But I'll put it over here. Okay. Thankfully, Shiny Flareon, we do already have a nickname picked out. Unlike the 2 Shiny Primates that we got yesterday that I'm just sitting there questioning. We'll see how this goes. I guess, do we want to go to the very bottom? See if we get Fluttermane or Screamtail. I feel like if we stay where there's any chance of getting Venomoth, I'm going to get a shiny Venomoth, because it just always happens somehow. I mean, I think Magneton would be too. I mean, anything, there's not really going to be much consistency with this, no matter what I do, in terms of actually getting a Paradoxmon. And I didn't really plan on another Outbreak to try. I guess we're just gonna, we'll just take the pathway down and just see what happens. Because the likelihood of me finding something I need is probably not great. Ugh. Your first shiny in the crater was Venomoth. That's funny. Yeah, mine was too. And then my second shiny in the crater was also a Venomoth. And then later I found a third one. I have 3 of them. And then they did a Venomoth event, or a Venonat, like, shiny event. So, that was, something. It's the only shiny I've caught out of there. Yeah, I think out of things I've encountered at full odds... In the Great Crater, yeah, it's been like 3 Venomoths. I think a Girafarig. Or not full odds, shiny Charmods, I should say. Most of what I have found, I've had a sparkling power up. Oh. There are a decent bit of interesting Pokemon that are down here. Just a matter of actually getting lucky with something I need. Because, yeah, we did get the Giraffe rig not that long ago. I do need another one of them. A lot of the Pokemon that are here I actually still need a shiny. So. Which is why I'm going to get Venomoth. It's going to happen. Yeah, I have no plan to hunt anything in any spot in particular. I could do just the general bit down that way, because there's that nice, like, circular area that has given me generally consistent luck. You know, I didn't consider the chance to get shiny Q-Fant. I should have done that one too, because that also seems to happen a lot. All evil teams, Moha, we're gonna blow up the universe. Team, yeah, we're gonna... Yay, Marnie. You know, hey, everyone needs a little bit of a cheerleading squad, you know? Everyone needs a little cheerleading in their life. The moment I should probably check how long we actually have on the Sparkling One sandwich here. So, just so I know what I'm in for. I mean, we do see a decent bit of just mons that we need by randomly wandering. We also see a lot of Venomoth just randomly wandering. Means we're still... I'm waiting for the shiny Venomoth to appear. It's the lamest curse I could possibly have. First to forever get shiny Venomoth. Pokemon Mysteries. The SV Squad became... Wait, not because of Florian / Juliana, then why are they seen together in Pokemon Horizons? Yeah, I don't know anything about Pokemon Horizons, admittedly, outside of just that it exists. So that one's beyond me. I probably gotta give that a go. At some point. I'd probably get a kick out of it. Because I like Pokemon. That's my reasoning. Remote saw. My Scrapback gives you that however you describe that phase verbally. Bonnet. Okay, I'm spending more time just picking up hidden items than actually looking at Pokemon at this point. Yeah, do what we gotta do. Yeah, if I do go to the lower area, I don't think I can get shiny Venomoth then. That's definitely a consideration. Take a shit every time he hears Brigatito use Leaf and your liver will die in seconds. Nah! Hey, don't worry, my liver's already dead. I don't drink, but it's dead. It died of natural causes. Or something. You know, we'll find a reasoning. Let's try going down. Oh boy. This is just, yeah, gonna be a little wandering. How long we got on this thing? 19 minutes? Alarm and all the Pokemon have entered journey for Herb Mystico or Stars. Yeah, so we do already have the Great Tusk Shiny. Probably more things down here we don't need shinies of. Now that I'm just like seeing the spawns. And maybe not, I don't know. We do need Brute Bonnet, we need Screamtail. Technically need Garchomp, we need a Trio. The Screamtails seem to be common enough. Fingers crossed if we find... Not if, when we find a shiny. With our Sparkling Power level 1! It'll, Screamtail. It's not so often I kind of just run around leaving it up to just fate to see what I find, like with no boosts for trying to look for something specific. Still dying inside that my grandpa took one look at him and said he is daddy. No, that is very amusing. We need another Elias. Let's go this way back. I might just run it up back to the top of the area and just kind of wing it that way. I don't know. We do have Roaring Moon. That's the other past Paradoxmon we have. See what happens. It's kind of better known as mommy and daddy issues. You know, hey. It's more of an Arvin thing. Ugh. He's not the main character, so it's fine. Garganacl. Yeah, we don't need any more shiny Garganacls. Don't need Lamora, Limit. Great Tusk, I don't know. There's a decent bit of things down here we don't need. We got the Dunsparce, we got some of the guys. There's not a lot of Brute Bonnets down here, but that is something we also need. It's like our first Fluttermane that we saw. I honestly assumed it just turned to day. But maybe they're just not common as I thought they were. So yeah, we know we can isolate Brute Bonnet with a Dark Encounter power. Screamtail we can almost isolate, but not super amazingly. Slitherwing we can't. I guess that means I really should be going for Slitherwing. Sandy Shocks we should be able to isolate, but it the movement kind of requires us to still run into other Pokemon. But I guess Slitherwing is the most concerning one, generally speaking. So maybe we should go up higher just for the chance to see if we get lucky. So much go. Yeah, unfortunately I'm still rocking the Switch one, so I haven't gotten the chance to play it running smoother, but I mean, I'm glad that, yeah, there is a way to play it smoother now, so it is quite nice. I'm sure one day I will end up getting the Switch too. Let's head back up this way for now. See where this takes us. I'm still just going for hidden items, apparently. Even though I'm literally never going to use any of them. I mean, I guess theoretically the evolution stones, but that's really it. I was like, for some reason I thought that looked weird. I think it was just the lighting. Yeah, it did, with like the Flabibi, Floette, Florges line, like their bodies turn purple. The issue with that is it's just on Flabibi and Floette, it is really hard to spot because of how tiny they are. Florges, it's really noticeable because Florges is much bigger. Random Braviary. Funny how the Braviary just like they just insist on flying in front of you. They're like, notice me. Yeah, I do feel like Screamtail's the thing we're seeing the most of, which I am fine with. I'm pretty sure, I mean, what we should notice if there's a shiny Screamtail. Corviknight, on the other hand, I mean, you know. Corviknight's a trickier one, because of the way the metal reflects. We'll just keep checking the general. There we go. See if we find anything. Oh yeah, we got the Flareon we came for, we went for. This is just me using the Brooklyn one. See if we get any random lucky things. Detail. Lucha. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I'm cautious when looking at the Sandy Shocks, because I think looking at like the legs is the best way to tell if it's shiny. Just because the metal can be kind of hard to tell, because it's like tinted more than anything. So, while the legs go like black. So. Yeah, nothing interesting yet. Ooh. Random Flabibi. I didn't see any of those. How much we got on that? 10 minutes. Okay. So 10:13 my time. 10 minutes is a decent bit of time to see if we can get something. Never know. I can take just about anything. Maybe not Venomoth. Which we shockingly have not found a shiny Venomoth yet. Don't know what to make of that. But I can't complain, I guess. I mean, I guess I'd rather get a shiny Venomoth than nothing. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Bloof. You know, the Slither one would be like the spawn to find, the shiny to find, based off Paradox Mons we need to go for. Don't think it'll happen, but you know, a man can dream. Ooh, anyone home? Little funny fellers? Hey, silly little guys? Any haha funny colors? I don't think my pleas are getting anywhere. What a shiny Iron Hands instantly. Ah! That's pretty funny. I have not gone for a Pomo, no. I did find a Pommy by accident while looking for Iron Thorns in Violet. But that is currently it in that line. I'm sure eventually I'll go for the other two, though. I guess we're gonna kind of just keep... Man, maybe I stay up here, actually. I like the, even if it's a small chance of finding a shiny Slitherwing. Yes, we're risking Venomoth. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, if I find it, I'll catch it. It's not like I'm gonna ignore it. Maybe I should stop, like, complaining, start, like, reverse psychologying the game. Be like, oh, yes, I'd love a shiny Venomoth. That's the only shiny I'm ever gonna look for down here. So just give me a shiny Venomoth, like, right now, and no other Pokemon. Because I do not want any other shinies other than Venomoth. Wink, wink, game. We'll see if that works. Took it 2 hours for shiny Pomo. Oh, jeez. Yeah, honestly, I feel like just evolving Pomo is more annoying than finding the shiny version of it. Yeah, that evolution is just such a pain in the ass. I'm sure that does not contribute to my lack of going for it. Anyway, maybe I should go back to pleading for the shiny Venomoth. Come on, please, game, shiny Venomoth. Nothing else, no other shinies, just a shiny Venomoth, please. Nothing but shiny Venomoth. I'm begging, think of the children. If I get a shiny Venomoth, I don't know. I'll probably just say something cringe or something. Nothing that exciting, but you know. You love it when I say cringe things, game. Like me wanting a shiny Venomoth. That's pretty cringe. Oh boy. Not a shame, but geez Louise! You're getting lucky out there. Taking all the good luck. We got Screamtail, Witherwing. Yeah! Hey, you know, we take it! You know, hey, it's... Sometimes you just gotta steal the luck from the streamer and then use it to complete your decks. Yeah, I'm just handing out all the luck. Throwing as much of it out there as I can. Raph. Giraffe. Yeah, we just got a couple minutes. We'll see. You never know. Maybe we'll get some last second. I mean, if not, I still got the Flareon, so I can't really complain. I found it much faster than I was expecting to find it with the once I threw this on. So. Oh, excuse me. Okay, geez, chill, yawns. This and the moth. Okay, I think I got like 2 minutes left. Keep an eye on the timer, or my time, so since I won't actually know when the Sparkling Power one runs out. Without checking, obviously, because we don't. It's not like the encounter is gonna. Counter table is gonna change as a result. And still is going for citrus berries for some reason. Giant like ran out. Yeah. Hey, can't have it always. Green-tail. Witherwing. I got like a minute left. Come on, game. Shiny Venomoth. Yeah, at this point, I'll unironically just take the Shiny Venomoth. You know, it'll be something. You know, I wouldn't even complain at this point. I'd happily take it. Just give me like a pity point, you know? Pity shiny. Yeah, I don't know how much there really is to pity me, but like... What's over here? Am I crazy? I thought I saw something in the wall. I'm guessing my thing's either run out or is about to run out. I'll just look at a couple more Pokemon for shits and giggles. Can't say we didn't try. Okay, that's definitely run out by now. Yep, we tried. I mean, we got the Flareon, so... apparently I'm just gonna keep looking. It took a short time to find 4 shiny finishes and to find the Great Tusk is ridiculous. Yeah, I swear, sometimes that just happens. Where you get crazy luck and then you just end up getting terrible luck. Just kind of luck of the draw. Just really, I mean, it's, yeah. You just found it! Well, congrats. Okay, yeah, we should dip out of here. Let me go heal up. I'll go fly and take a few screenshots of Flareon real quick. And then I guess we'll go back to looking for Shroomish outbreaks. Or Breloom, either or. As well. I'm not gonna worry about Flareon nicknaming. I'll nickname that later. Let me get a quick healing. Oh. I can send my girlfriend a screenshot of it. Okay. Go back roughly where we caught it, see if we can find a good angle. You can't catch it, Rip. Yeah, I ended up using 3 fastballs when I went to catch it, and then I just didn't get it. And then I was like, well, if I get absolutely nothing else, because I saved before I reset, I'm like, I could reset and just lose the 15 minutes of my sandwich or whatever, but then I found a Meditite, and then immediately after the sandwich ended, I found a shiny giraffe ring, and I'm like, well, guess I don't get the fastballs. So, that's just how it be. Oh, so this is kind of a cool little spot to try to go for the photo. Ah, what the? This bathroom, Jesus! I mean, I didn't say hi. Look at this Wobble! He's so cute! I love him so much! Such babies! Yes, you're a little baby! Altaria too? Hello! You're so precious! Oh, look at how happy you are! This bathroom's about to murder me! Got captured on an Ultra Ball. Nice, nice. Did you, like, not a Spathra? I'm trying to enjoy my life. Actually, go like right here. Oh yeah, that's actually way more noticeable. I think it was in the night. It was a little bit hard to notice the shiny. It's still definitely more orange than I thought it was going to be. I was thinking it was more yellow. Yeah. Little silly fellow. Okay, terrible timing on my photos. I was trying to preemptively do it. There we go, that's good enough. Angie face? Aw, it is kind of cute. Oh, Flareon's nice and fluffy. Oh, the little legs spread out. Just like how my guinea pigs sleep. And the legs spread out to the side like that. That's cute. Give it a little run around. You are actually quite speedy. Faster than I would have expected. You got a real run going to you. Hello. Oh yes, yeah. Taking off. Yes, you're so silly. You're causing lag because that's how silly you are. One more interaction? Other animation? Bet. Okay, I think that's 2 different animations. They're just very similar. Nah, very nice though. Glad we got it. I legally have to say hi to Swablu again. Yo, what's up? Not much. What's up with you? You run fast too if you're on fire all the time. Yeah, fair enough. What you guys doing up there? I mean, flying, obviously. All right, let's hop back to Mesicos. I'm doing good. How are you doing? A little bit slow on the shiny days today, but I did get the Flareon, so I can't complain too much. Gonna keep looking for probably a Breloom or Shroomish Outbreak, at least for a little bit. You got a shiny and you're happy? Nice. What'd you find? Put this back in the box for the time being. We'll nickname it sooner or later. I'll do a quick save. I'm gonna send this to my girlfriend so she can see what I'm up to, and then we'll start date skipping some more until we either find a Breloom or whatever, or something else that is of interest. I gotta send the one with the little leg out to my girlfriend. I want to see if she thinks of the guinea pigs. Shiny Sandygast is a really nice one. Yeah, both Sandygast and Palossand just have such nice shinies. They're so striking. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna take a real quick BRB thing. They're based Alpha, Y, and Z. So true. The Chads. Oh wait, hang on. My girlfriend's already getting to me. Let's see. She typed baby. Oh, wait, oh, she's still typing? What was she gonna say? Oh, she's just referring to other images from yesterday. I got it. Love how Flareon does the guinea pig leg when sleeping. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back real quick. I'll try not to be too long. Oh, you found a... Ah! Wait, hang on. What did it think your link was? Oh my god. Sorry, sometimes Twitch tries to do a link where if you put like a period and forget the space, and then the Nightbot's like, get out of here! So sorry about that. I'll just read that. And I also found a way to destroy the Baxcalibur raid. It's an Orthworm. Oh, the Baxcalibur raids used Orthworm. I did try Orthworm and I wasn't getting very far, but I'm also not playing online. You know, I used a presumably similar strategy with Avalugg, where I was using Iron Defense and Body Press, which I'm assuming is what you were probably doing with Orthworm, but maybe use something else, I don't know. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, feel free to send the build. I'm curious. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do some resets, see if we can find a Shroomish or Breloom outbreak. I'll keep checking the DLC areas and stuff too, just in case we get anything super interesting. If I'm gonna do a bunch of resets, I may as well see what else there is, but that's not the main goal. Is Shroomish Breloom. Yeah, we're still missing some evolutions. Still need Eevee, Leafeon, Umbreon. I think there's one more. Actually, I have the list of things I had planned out their nicknames. I know it is only those three. Yeah, Eevee's honestly the most concerning, to be honest, at least of what's left. I mean, Leafeon's gonna be a pain in the ass as well. Just because it's hard to spot the shiny. But yeah, Eevee's rough because the outbreaks are super rare and there's no way to isolate it as far as I know. And it's just a generally lower spawn rate wherever it does spawn. Yeah, I do want Shiny Mareep at some point, but that doesn't even look like that good of a spot. But I need the full line, but that's not urgent. It's also a pretty common outbreak. I don't know what there would be in Kitakami that would make me jump on it, to be honest. And outside of, yeah, I think I mentioned Cyndaquil and Totodile, I don't think there's really anything in the Blueberry Academy. Like, there's not that much that I am looking for. But if I find the right evolution, if I find an Umbreon and it's daytime, I don't know. That's a whole nother dilemma. Yeah, I did thankfully get Shiny Glaceon. It's a harder one to notice. Thankfully, it wasn't quite as bad as I was expecting, but it still wasn't like easy. So yeah, that was another one that was annoying. But I'm like, if I'm gonna go for most of the evolutions, I may as well just get all of them. Because, I mean, Leafeon and Glaceon are the only ones that I was like, I don't really care that much about. But, yeah, I'm like, it's definitely the, well, if I'm going to get all of it, or if I'm going to get all the other ones, I may as well just get those two. So. I have no clue how likely it is to find. I don't even know if Breloom outbreaks are a thing. They probably are? Maybe? Oh, yeah, I guess I technically could be looking at Rockruff for the own tempo Rockruff outbreaks. I don't know if I want to be bothered, though. I don't know how uncommon they are. I mean, I guess I could check. I could just pull up with Trace. I forget who has Trace. I know we have a couple Pokemon with Trace. I'm just trying to remember which. I guess that's probably worth doing. Who do we have with Trace? You? Synchronize, no. The Porygon line, maybe? You. Oh, yes, Brongo. Of course Brongo does. Yeah, the routes I had at least didn't, but I do know that. Or at least I'm just pretty sure that it learned it. Okay, let's just fly. Let's not be distracted by every hidden item and all that jazz. Because I will do it. I guess the Rockruff does still need to also be in at least a decent spot. Let's see. 9. Nope. Wait. Well. I like how I said that. And wait. Which one? What do we need? Own tempo. That's what it is. Sorry. I was immediately about to fucking look it up. I just like hard blanked on what I was like. Oh yeah, this is the one we need. Yeah, I guess we could check any of the Rockruff outbreaks. May as well. Cannot hurt. Yeah, I do want to go for. We do have a shiny Rockruff. I would like to get all 3 Lycanroc forms eventually. Takes effort, but I think it's worth it. Anyway, back to perusing. What time for? Okay, it's about 10:30 now. I guess if we don't find anything by like 11, I'll probably switch over and do a Paradox Shiny Hunter too. We'll see. These little Hunchcrow. Hunchcrow outbreak is kind of intriguing. I'm not gonna do it, but it's intriguing. Yeah, we might be doing this for a bit. That's why I was debating trying to come up with some nicknames while I did this, but I have a bunch of shiny Pokemon in Legends Arceus that I need to nickname, as well as the 2 Primeape I got yesterday. That were shiny, but it also requires effort. And me to not suck ass at nicknames. Another Munchlax outbreak. We did do that the other day, which was nice. Okay, shiny Hatterene in the wild's kind of cool, but I can just go for Hatena. It doesn't really matter. What was your longest shiny hunt? That's a good question. I'm trying to remember. I'm only gonna count Legends. No, well, I guess okay. Actually, not Legends. I was gonna say I'm probably gonna count Scarlet and Violet. Otherwise, the longest one would. Okay, I'm like saying 300 things at once. So for the most part, I've only shiny hunted in Scarlet and Violet. But objectively, the longest one was I did a Masuda method hunt for a shiny Psyduck in Sword and Shield. But in terms of Scarlet and Violet, I'm not gonna count Legends Arceus because a lot. I wasn't like I don't really specifically hunt things in that game. I kind of just go with the flow. But in this game, I'm trying to remember. There were a few that were a little on the longer side. I know Paldean Tauros Aqua, which is the only Paldean Tauros I went for as of now, was pretty rough. But that one might just be because I probably missed like at least one of them. I think there was another one that was a really long one too. No, I mean not really long, but longer. Because I mean, this game it's pretty consistent to get shinies in a reasonable amount of time. I feel like. See, I mean, I think overall my second longest hunt would have been just like encountering Spheal and Sword and Shield. And that was like the 2 shiny hunts I did in that game. But yeah, I think the Masuda method, I think it was like 1,600 eggs or something like that, which was also my only Masuda method hunt. And I just don't care for the method that much. I wanted to give it a shot though. There was something else in this game. What was it? I am blanking, but I honestly think like the longest hunts in this game have only been like 2 hours. Maybe 3 at most. So, well, the Psyduck thing took like a month on and off. I guess we'll check the other Rockruff here. What is go here? I'm trying to remember what the other one was that went for a little longer in this game, and I am hard blanking. Clearly it wasn't that big of an issue if I can't even remember what it was. That was Arceus and Brilliant Diamond. Way too many for you to remember, but it felt like 4 hours. Honestly, 4 hours probably is pretty lucky in that game because it's good. The fact that the shiny charm doesn't work in that game or doesn't boost just encounter odds is so sad. Because, yeah, eventually I would love to shiny hunt Arceus. I just don't know if I'd have the patience for it. Especially on stream. I mean, maybe if I did it off stream, I'd have a better patience for it, but I don't really game much off stream. We haven't actually done like a soft reset shiny hunt ever, I don't believe. So, if there's ever one to go for, Arceus would definitely be one of those. Gotta give value our hand. We got Fatal Spirit. Nope. Got a bloody palm of it. Nah. Didn't have the shiny charm in that game. Hey, it doesn't. Given BDSP, it doesn't do much, unfortunately, with the way that they have it set up because of that. So you're not really missing out because it only works for Masuda methoding or breeding just in general. So, which is, I'm definitely a general fan of BDSP. I know a lot of people don't like it. I have nothing against it, but that is one of the few things that I'm just like, why? That's one of the few things that I'm just like baffled by. Oh, I guess I'm just sitting here now, huh? You know what? Sure, we'll just chill here. Get some Kitakami music instead. Don't need a Rowlet upgrade. Cynthia's an absolute menace. I got super lucky in my playthrough of that game. I don't remember what exactly happened. I think... What did she do? She, I think she, like, healed instead of taking a guaranteed feint. And so I was able to win because, like, the first time she had the berry that weakened my ice attack. And because of that, I just won. So she just threw. So I beat her first try. It was kind of funny. Yeah, no, Cynthia's... Yeah, she can be a tough one. Rhyhorn. No. Trying to think. Wait, what else? What else have I... Or I was gonna say, I do recall, I was quite proud when I beat her. I've done a few Nuzlocks. Yeah, and beating the Platinum Elite Four Nuzlocke and only losing one Pokemon to Cynthia is the entirety of the Elite Four was quite nice. That felt very satisfying. Granted, I think a lot of the reason too that sometimes champions end up being so difficult is just there's Gengar outbreaks? What? Okay. I'm like, that's cool, I should do it. And I went, no, I shouldn't. But that was a satisfying win. But yeah, I think a lot of the champions that end up being really difficult, a lot of times are just because they're so much a higher level than you. Although, yeah, I mean, the Garchomp is always still scary no matter what. Getting the 30 Diglets in the Underground to boost the shiny odds was dumb. Like, that was one of those where, like, in theory it seems good, but it's really only viable if you're online. And the fact that, yeah, you don't get the shiny charm odds on top of it just means it's just not worth it. It's like, what, like 1 in 2,000 still. Like, it's a lot of effort for not a lot of payoff. So. Yeah, it doesn't last long enough either. Like, I think the idea in theory is good, it's just the execution was just really unplayer friendly. I mean, it should have been a different amount if you were online versus single player, and it should have lasted longer, and it should have worked with the shiny charm. Yeah, like that, I don't know. They could have done more with it. It's not like it's a nice little, I guess, bonus, but it's by no means, it's just not worth, like, pursuing, unfortunately. So, especially too, given how many Pokemon are in the Grand Underground, like there was such a chance for something interesting. Or if there was overworld shinies for the Grand Underground, like that could have justified it more, especially with the odds. But nope. For a second, I was tempted to do that Florges outbreak because I do want a shiny Florges. It would be cool to get all the Florges shiny colors. I don't care enough to go for the Flabébé and Floette. It's just a pain to find them. But that would be cool for Florges. But given I'm probably only going to be doing that via outbreaks, that is probably not feasible short term. Nor am I attached enough to Florges to go out of my way for it. But yeah, I'm guessing Shroomish/Breloom outbreaks are not particularly common. Unfortunately. It's gonna be great. We're gonna do this for 30 minutes, finally find one, and then it's just gonna be like an ass one where there's like 3 spawns. Which frankly is probably still more efficient than trying to run around looking for one. Probably. Maybe not, I don't know. Oh, another Flareon outbreak. No other evolutions yet, though. Okay, anything crazy going on here? Nope. You had a Magikarp outbreak earlier and only can spawn 5 at a time. Oof. Yeah, those are the painful ones. Hey, thankfully, I guess Magikarp's hard to isolate, but at least it's just a common enough spawn. But yeah, I feel that. I feel that pain. You have Shiny Vaporeon, and also I don't want to do it there anyway. What, really? The thing? What? Okay. Didn't realize you could get outbreaks of those. But a random shiny one after. That's always how it happens. I feel that. I just totally feel that. Okay, wait. So this, really? I didn't even know these guys could be outbreaks. Like, I'm not that surprised. I'm just... Huh. It always is cool finding some outbreak 400 hours into the game that you didn't know could be a thing. I hope it's not super specific time of day. Let me see. Let's see what's going on with that. Trying to get the outbreak message for 10 minutes straight. This is out in the open, too. Okay, that's not a good sign. I'm guessing it's time of day specific. The question is how time of day specific. I mean, I could just let it go and look for the Rockruff. It's honestly probably easier. Do I care enough to wait? I mean, I could do outbreaks or some, not outbreak, terror raids for a moment or something. How is this gonna be just day, or is this literally only gonna be like an hour during the day? I guess is the fear. We're probably better off just trying to go for the Rockruff, even if this is a really cool hunt. I honestly want to assume it only spawns during an hour of the day. Or the in-game day, that is. So, like, 3 minutes. Which, if that was the case, it's just impossible to hunt. Okay, I think we just continue. I think we continue our trek. Let's go back over here. Hey, Scoville, how you doing? Oh, boy. Excuse me. Gotta pull the map up. Don't be ridiculous, me. Yeah, it feels weird to not try the Lycan Rock, but yeah, I don't have the patience to sit around for a while just to find out that it's not feasible. Okay, we do already have Espeon, we do already have Glaceon. That's stupidly tempting if I'm being honest, but I don't need a Cleffa. I already got the Shiny and Legends Arceus, I don't need it, as much as I want the little baby. Oh yeah, that would require me to also faint 60 of them, and then I think I'd feel like a monster, so... Yeah, I don't need to feel like more of a monster than I already feel like whenever I auto battle anything. Anything cute, at least. Holy Pikachu. Not a lot here, huh? Sometimes you just get a barren wasteland. Okay, we're gonna be checking Rockruffs every 3 minutes. It's probably not. This is probably an unnecessary slowdown because I'm not that I'm not prioritizing Lycan Rock that much even. Whatever. Let's go check it. Excuse me. Oof, sorry. Oof. Some things need to be sacrificed for the greater good. Yeah, it's unfortunately I tell myself that. Nope. You know, me whenever I try to go for Mareep outbreak stuff, I'm sitting there going, I'm not feigning them, I'm just shearing them. They're running over in excitement, not because they want to get sheared. That's why they drop their wool. That's how I cope with it. It feels mean, yeah, too, when the Pokemon come over so excitedly and then you beat them up. This just makes me feel like a super villain. Okay. Different Rockruff outbreak. Now the game's just fucking with me. Like, you may want Shroom... I don't want to hunt Paldea and Tauros right now, man. I'm sure I'll find another one. They're not super common, but dear God, I don't want to do it right now, man. I don't think I have it in me. Also, I am immediately full plug into it. Trio Dunsparce dig a hole in the ground and run away from you. Yeah. They be doing that. Like, I'm parent. I feel like I should go do that. Toros, but no. Don't do it. Don't do it, me. It's not worth it. You have other goals right now. Not worth it. Not worth losing your mind over. Oops, I keep going back to too many times. Not worth your sanity. Same with the Elekid. No, I don't care about the Elekid that much. Should I move locations at all? Because we are getting lag on the map right now. Let's move. Get a better spot. Yeehaw. Okay. How many more? I could go for another 10 minutes on the resets here. This is same thing. Shiny hunting will turn you into an insane per. Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's the hobby for those who don't care about their sanity. I can't. Oh, look, another Clarion. I can't imagine being a shiny hunter trying to do stuff, yeah, like the GBA or DS or whatever. That sounds just terrible. I only have the patience for it, like the overworld shinies with the higher odds. And even that'll slowly drive you slowly drive you crazy. That makes you question life and the people in it. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, there's some people who are just insane. Well, there's people, yeah, who full odds hunt this game where they're like, yeah, I don't want the shiny charm, I don't want any boosts. You're just like, huh? I mean, I respect it, but like, geez. Don't you have anything better to do with your life? I mean, I don't, but like, do you? I should just leave Porygon 2 in the lead, shouldn't I? Rockruff raids are at least pretty common. Raids, outbreaks. For what it's worth. No, not Brongo. There we go. Fully shining in my Violet playthrough, and let me tell you, it was not worth the insanity. Yeah, I imagine. It's just, yeah, it's just so much more time consuming. Yeah, you know, I mean, to each their own, obviously. I'm not, like, I can respect people who have the patience to do it. Could not be me. And we're back to laggy mapping. Okay. A lot of Vibravas. No shortage of Trapinch. A lot right in one spot. No shortage of the Trapinch line outbreaks. Did it for the whole playthrough, including the DLC. Damn. I mean, hey, it's dedication. I can respect the dedication. Meh. Couldn't be me. Yeah. I need my shiny every 30 minutes to an hour, or I lose motivation. Sometimes. I guess it depends how bad I want the shiny, obviously, but Thought things were not resetting there. Whee! Bloop. Yeah. Florges. Murkrow. I fell asleep while shutting during that playthrough. Ah! Can't say I'm surprised. Sometimes I start, snoozing off a little bit. Not hunting, especially if it's not getting very much happening. Going too far. Nope. Back in the game. Back in the map. And Rockruff spot. Espeon. Yeah, we're not getting any of the evolutions we need. I feel like Leafeon outbreaks are not particularly common for whatever reason. Could just be unlucky though. I guess we'll go check this out real quick. Doesn't look like it'll be in a very good spot, but maybe it's fine. Just not a very flat area. Yeah, the flatter, the easier it tends to be, I find. Gives you more flexibility. Titan Shiny is my absolute favorite shiny of this generation. It's a really nice shiny, yeah. I quite like Titan in general as well. So just a goofy mon. What do we got? Oh. Wait, own tempo. That's what we need, right? Sorry, that took a sec. I don't know why that was so slow. Yeah, own tempo is the... Okay, cool. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try and hunt this. Why not? Not what we're really intending to be doing here, but... You know what? We went through the effort here. We only need the one. I don't need to worry about getting 3 Rockruff. It seems like a decent enough spot. 3. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Three. 4. 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. I'm looking at this area a little more nervously. 16, I guess I was not doing really any testing. 17. Look at him, like, I'm not seeing that many Rockruff. 18. 19. Found a shiny stone, nice. 20. 21. 22. I'm hesitating now. 23. Well, we'll see. 24. 5. 25. 26. Don't you touch Fanfi. 27. Okay. I don't know if this one's happening. Okay, yeah, I don't think this one's happening, actually. That's not enough Rockruff spawns. Maybe. Okay. 28. 9. 30. 31. 32. 3. 4. 5. 36. 7. I'm not sure. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 7. 48. 49. 50 gotta go. No worries, thanks so much, I appreciate it. 50. And yeah, no problem. 51. 52. 53. Thank you for the follow. 54. No, not the mud ray. 55. 56. 7. 58. 59. 60. What the fuck? No, okay. 60. Do a few extras. 61. 62. 3. 4. Okay. Okay. I guess the question is how do we approach this one? I don't, because we could do like a rock power. I better when I like fly over. I get worried about flying, to be honest. I don't just spawns are not consistent. I don't. Placing like here? Let's see. If this is gonna happen, I need a consistent spot. There's no way I can do it. Right. This guy, maybe there's a place we can picnic. Hang on. I'm gonna try for a little longer here. Cause yeah, like nothing spawns on the road. Which is like right where the thing is supposed to be, the outbreak. I think I abandoned this. I want to be honest, I don't think it's worth it. Unfortunately. I think we're better off looking for Shroomish. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I'll go a little longer with this. If anything shows up of interest. Yeah, so I think, I'm pretty sure you can get Shroomish outbreaks still. I feel like the amount of Pokemon you can't find in outbreaks is very small. Banslash, I do not straight up Noibat there. Yeah, some of the starter Pokemon in Blueberry are probably best to do with an outbreak because it's too hard to isolate them. But a lot of them are pretty common in terms of how many outbreaks there are, so I'm just not worried about it. Nor is it a priority currently. Oh, kind of an interesting outbreak. Not gonna do anything with it, but interesting. Whee! Come on, give me a shroomy outbreak. Let's go. Is that it? Oh, more Grim over there. Oops. Jeez. Am I doing this a lot, I think. On fan. Soundstone's intriguing. Not gonna do it, but intriguing. At least not now. Maybe someday in the future. Wrong thing. Doing the date skip, yeah, definitely throws off the Switch's timer a shocking amount. Wingo. Wingo and Pelipper would be nice to go for at some point. Yeah, we gotta go for Lotad at some point as well. Damn, how uncommon could these possibly be? I guess they could not exist, but that I'm assuming they exist. Without looking up either, yeah, percentage chance on, like, I mean, I could just Google. I could Google what doesn't have outbreaks or something. Drill Town we already got. I swear I've seen a Shroomish outbreak at some point. I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy. We're getting tactical reconnaissance on how likely certain outbreaks are to appear. I don't. Yeah, that is right. Houndoom and Houndour do spawn in Kitakami. I wonder if it'd be easier to hunt them there than in Paldea. I think it probably would be. Yeah, I mean, it might not help that there's kind of limited places where Shroomish could spawn. Like, if Pokemon has more general map points they can spawn at, maybe they're more likely to spawn as outbreaks. I mean, I don't know exactly how it works, though. Seems like general spawn rarity also has an impact. Another one? Damn. I was tempted to look, but I'm not bothering it. Oh. That's not my goal. Oh fuck, there's a Totodile outbreak. Oh god. Oh, fuck, those are rare. I did say that was one of the few I'd consider. I don't know if I really want to bother with this right now, though. It's the first time I think I've ever seen one of these. How good is it? And how much do I even care? I'm going the wrong way. I'm like, yeah, I do have the entire shiny line available on home. Oh, Community Day, Pokemon Go. Okay, so when do the Totodiles spawn? Who the fuck do you think you are? And a mass outbreak of Totodiles my ass. I see like 2 of them. Oh, there's some. Still not great. I think I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, I'd have to go for 3, I think. I just have other priorities, man. I really want this fucking Shroomish. It's kind of annoying to get rid of that, but whatever. It's already kind of late, I don't have the patience. You know what? Fuck, let me look up price on here. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon that do not spawn in outbreaks. Is that like a thing I can look up? I can just look at mass outbreaks. Okay, there's just a full-on list. I guess I can just confirm it's a... Okay, yeah, they are an outbreak. Cool. Doesn't tell you how likely they are to spawn, but it does give a list and it does include them in it. So they are at least possible. According to Cerebi, if Cerebi's correct. It should be, but... So I'm like, I swear I've seen them before. They must just be, unfortunately, uncommon. Or I've just been unlucky. Beep. Not gonna do it, but... You know. They seem thankfully common enough, the Meep outbreaks, that... if I really want to hunt for one, I think I could find it. Also, did actually mention the bamboo forest for Breloom, which, according to the Pokedex, doesn't spawn there, but for some reason I was thinking they did. I must have seen Breloom thing, like a Breloom thing there before or something. Hey, what's up? Not much, not much. What's up with you? Currently doing. We're looking for Shroomish shiny outbreaks. Oh, would you mind helping me out with the? Unfortunately, I do not have the online service. So, but hey, looks like we got some of this stuff. And thank you, your Gate Argos. Burr around Penny. Hey, you know, burr indeed. Dead as in out of battery, or dead as in you'll never be able to use it again. Oh, there's actually a male power outbreak. One day I'll go for that too, but not a priority right now. I shouldn't even be checking the other places. I don't think anything is gonna win me over in them. Wait, that might have botched the procedure. It was bricked by Nintendo. What happened there? God dang. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at the other places. You're kidding. Oh. Phew! Ah. Yeah, I'm like gonna speed this up. It seems like the date skip thing doesn't work, more so like when you enter the map thing. Like that seems to affect it. Like if we're in a thing where the map consistently resets, no matter how fast we do it, it never has an issue. But if we boot up the map and then it doesn't work, it never works. If that makes any sense. I don't know why it is like that, but that's what it seems to be. Boom. Fast attacks, a croak, fluent. Not what we need. Going speed mode? Speed mode. Shroomish! Let's go from the other side. There we. That took like an hour. Or 45 minutes or something. I guess, yeah, if I'm trying to find a specific thing, I really should just be looking in the one map as opposed to the three. Unless it spawns in multiple maps, but otherwise it takes way longer. Okay, so hopefully this is just... It doesn't even have to be like an amazing one, it just has to be decent enough. We don't have to worry about the Switch changing dates because of all the date skipping, it thinks that it's like an hour earlier than it is. I think this should be okay, right? Down there. 1, 2, 3. Wait, is this okay? 4. Okay, this is not actually that good. But it's probably still better than the other alternatives. Okay, fuck it. Let's run with it. Start counting, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One spawned in the wall. Oh no. 8, 9. No. And oh god. 11. Shit. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. This spot sucks so much ass. 27. 28. 20. Sorry, fungus. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 5. 35. That would be Zoroa. Shit, the other one might have been a Zoro as well. I'm gonna say this is 35 to be safe. Five, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, oh, this is Zoro, I don't care. 47, I thought it was a Pachirisu. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, I'm running everywhere. 55. 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, do a few extra, 2, 63, this is my grade. 64, 65. Guess I'm good. One more after this. Okay. Do a tiny bit of testing before I put up a Herba Mystica. Because I think we'll do grass in counter power, and then if we have time, we'll go for something else after. Although I don't even know, to be honest. But this is still better, I think, than doing the Breloom shit. I hope. I wanted to get a quick idea of what other grass type shinies I could go for after this. I think we have to run around for this to work. I mean, unless can I picnic down here? Let's see, what would I want to go for? What is the technique here even? Other than just like pray it works out. Why did I have to get the most ass fucking outbreak known to man? Are these just wild shroomish? Like, are these even in the outbreak? Those, like, that's that way. Okay, whatever. I think we just run with it and whatever the fuck it is, it is. Who we go? I guess who would I go for after? I realized Cacturn was still on my list. Oops. Grookey. Honestly, I'm like, I'll just do whatever. I don't really. Grookey works. I have an hour. Tropius works as well. We'll figure it out. I'm just gonna make it work. Okay. Let's pull up the sandwich calculator real quick. do not recall what I have a lot of. Salty. Encounter grass. Wait, oh. Oh. Wow, that is... Why is that so easy? I guess the salty must be easier than the spicy to get to encounter power. I'd presume that is it. So like that is like no supplies in comparison. That's given. Is that the blue? I thought I was trying to do the red flag. No, did I not do the shroomish vibes? Let me confirm real quick that shroomish is not able to hit itself. I don't think it is. Yeah. Let's see. No. Okay. Honestly, I'd be down to go for Grookey if we have extra time. It's 11:36, so 12:06. Really only got one shot at this, otherwise I'm probably gonna call it for the night. But I guess we would just have to keep looking for a better one. Yeah, I wanted to encounter Power Grass so we can just ride the wave. Plus, yeah, every time I run away, we have of grass types. I wonder if it's better to stay a little further away from the wall. Like if that would get less to spawn in there. Bro, wait, do shroomish just spawn over here, or is this part of the outbreak? I still don't know. Did they spawn over here and I just didn't realize? I mean, because we kind of came over here yesterday, but not super well. I have to check them. Do they spawn over here? I think that's just the outbreak mons. I think they just go a little further down than I expect them to. There's no way some of these are outbreak mons, right? Maybe they do spawn over here a little bit. Just without Breloom. Because these are trees. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if they're outbreak or if they're... No, I don't think all these are wild spawns. I think some of these are... Or I don't think these are all the outbreak spawns. I think some of these are wild spawns. They have to be. I mean, I don't care either way. Whatever gets me to the shiny. I mean, it just means that there's less spawns taking up that are, not shroomish, I guess. Lowers the chance of us phasing a bit. Shroomish 100% spawns out here. Although I do think the outbreak is still good. It's just not. You know, I mean, I guess if I knew this yesterday, I would have been doing this a lot differently. But it is what it is. What's done is done. You know, I just want to see if we can find our shroom. I told him I'd come back for him. Or her. I told her I'd come back for I'm pretty sure it was a her. I did kind of mean to check that. So I know, but... Whatever Shroomy is closer to the one I said I'd come back will be the one that... was the one I came back for, and the other one was just a coincidence. Because, yeah, I don't know, I'm not quite sure the previous one was the Shroomy I said I'd come back for. We had I'm pretty sure we had a small female one with a sociable title, and the other one we got was a normal-sized male one. And I think it said it was like cheerful or happy or something like that. There was some like positive thing, and the other one that we got was like grumpy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm currently trying to hunt a shiny Shroomish. Seeing how that shakes out. Yeah, I'm doing my best to keep the eye on the random funguses, just in case. You guys, you never know. This is the Krusty Krab. No, this is Patrick. Yeah, the number of Shroomish we're seeing is a little inconsistent, but it is what it is. We are seeing them at a good enough rate. Let's see. What do we find what they're looking for? Will I get the chance to hunt a second Pokemon? The Sparkling Power. I'm just going to assume no. Given our general luck with this. Well, we'll see. We will see. Keep like debating how far in each direction I should be running. I think we're better off staying close to where the outbreak is, even if the outbreak is pretty bad. We're at least guaranteed to see a few by running by the outbreak. I think. I mean, we only saw one there, but oops. It feels like time of day has an impact on the the Shroomish, but doesn't have an impact on the shiny Tropius. gladly take it. Hello there. That was an angle. Yeah, look at you. You're an interesting feller. I missed. It's one of the more faded shinies, obviously. Not like crazy flashy or anything, but by no means a bad shiny. I wanted to hunt this thing eventually, so I can't complain getting it now. Hopefully we still get the Shroomish. Hopefully I can't hit itself with recoil. That would be awkward. I'm not looking it up out of trying to be speedy here. I think we nest ball it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best option. If it's close enough. Oh, hello, other trophies. Nice. Okay. We have like 18 minutes left or something. 20, or even better. Still have ample time to find Shroomish. Or at least a second other shiny that's not Tropius to make this sparkling power worth it. You know, Fungus, I think would really be the only other thing it could be, but I will take a Fungus if that's what I get. I mean, Shroomy is the goal, though. Shroomy is the big goal. I need my Shroomy. We do also need a shiny Toedscool. We're not seeing that many of them, but we have seen a couple. I figured I'd mention it. We have one Toedscool, but not two. Ah! I keep running into the Fungus. They're tiny, what can I say? It's kind of funny how, yeah, like the Shroomish are like aggressive when they're with the Breloom, but when they're on their own, they're a lot more like timid. Breloom gives them the confidence to go into war. You know, they like hop around after each other. It's so cute. So goofy. Yeah, I did not realize Shroomish was this much over here. I would have changed my approach a little yesterday, a lot yesterday actually, if I knew that. Okay, the outbreak is like giving me very little, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It's the outbreak. Me, probably. Excuse me, who? I'm trying to be like really locked in. I mean, they are kind of in the grass a bit, so I have to be cautious. And the fungus are even smaller. I'm desperate out of here, man. I'm locking in for Shroomy. Promised I'd come back for you. Unless I already got the one that I said I'd come back for, but I'm pretty sure this is actually the one. I'll even evolve you to be strong. Little orange specks. Man, Shroomy. Oh, we are here. I know this isn't the original spot. I found the tiny Shroomish I had to move on from. But I believe that they would have a reason to come here because this is where all the Shroomy like to gather. I'll find you rain or snow or lag or all three. Not give up until I find Shroomy. Where are you? Where are you? We're out here somewhere. I'm honestly not sure if I actually fainted enough from the outbreak, or if a lot of these were not the outbreak ones. How they spawn. If that's the case, it's not the end of the world. But, you know. Might only be getting 30 faint odds over here. Hopefully it's 60, but if not, it is what it is. Ah, crap. Oh boy. Come on, I need Shroomy. I'll be so sad if I don't get Shroomy. But I mean, we at least have a better spot to look for it if we don't get it here. Or we go back to outbreaking. I mean, hey, unless Shroomy decided that it actually wanted to be free in the wild. You know, that could be the case. And if it does, that's okay. But if Shumi ever wants to come hang with me, I'd be happy to have it. Yeah, I'd like a new catching buddy, one that could get both Spore and False Swipe. But if not, Thunderwave always works to fun. And my King Gambit. Just checking. I didn't really get a good look at that one. To be fair, I am fully locked in on Shroomish. I know you're out here, so... I mean, hey, if the other Shroomy decided I wanted to be free in the wild, I'm sure it recommended its buddy. Or I guess two of them. The one yesterday I think was a recommended buddy. And the original Shroomy, like, oh yeah, this guy seems real sweet. And, you know, he said he wanted to meet up with me, but I'm happy in the wild. But could you meet up with him so he doesn't feel so sad and alone? Keep him company, and the Shroomish is like, okay! Guess we're going around this way now, eh? Doesn't hurt to try a slightly different route. Or just go in a different direction so I don't lose my mind. Yeah, I think we're about 10 minutes remaining, maybe a little less. Big old line of them right now. Oh! Really focus! Hello there! I'm glad I spotted that. Hello there! Oh, that's right, you're actually I was thinking it was blue, but I think that's just Brute Bonnet is the shiny. Oh, look at you! I know! The trophies be zooming. Look at the cute little fellow. Hey, little guy. There's no world where you hit yourself and recoil. Oh, ball, am I catching you in? Honestly, the fact that the Master Ball looks the best is a little unfortunate. Don't you die ball. And I guess if I go for RNG Manipping on Pokeball Lotto, I could get more Master Balls, but I'm okay with doing that ball. Yeah. Yeah, 2's the pretty typical shiny number for the sparkling power. 3 happens though. Yeah, maybe Shroomy just really wants me to work for it to prove that that me resetting was not personal. It wants me to prove that I do care about it. And I do. I will keep hunting every day until I find one. Until I find it. Or them. Until I find the Shroomy I promised I'd come back for. And I got its little fun buddy. Little special friend. Old school. Be wet. There's my little Shroomy guy. Shroomy, boop 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 doop doop doop. I wonder, is Amoonguss blue and Fungus purple? Or am I just, like, entirely wrong and thinking entirely of Groupon and it's just throwing me off? Where is my Shroomy? Where could it be? Where is my little, hello, my little buddy? Shroomy, where are you? I only have about 5 minutes left. Yep, if we don't get it, we'll come back again tomorrow. We'll either try to find a second outbreak or we'll just do this spot again. Probably be smarter to do an outbreak, but we'll see. care too much. Although it didn't seem super necessary. Yeah, looks like we're gonna be looking another day. And by another day, I mean tomorrow. But I'm not giving up. I've never been more determined to find Shiny. I made a promise, and I'm going to keep it. A little tiny Shroomy. No! It's over! I didn't find Shroomy! I was off by like 2 minutes too. I'll do a little bit right here real quick. Just walk back and forth a tiny bit and see if I get lucky. Shroomy really be testing me, eh? Hopefully Shroomy didn't spawn on the wall or something. Be like, I'm here! And then I ran by it. Oh, I feel so bad. It probably didn't. Either that or it's been playing hide and seek with me for a while. If it did do it, it was doing out of silliness. Yeah, I don't think the trees are gonna work without some sort of encounter power. And this outbreak was just not good. Oh yeah, maybe Shroomy wants me to find it without the sparkling power, you know? That's how we found it the first time. It was all at a moment of feeling a little bit hopeless too, because we couldn't beat the Excalibur raid. Showed up in time to cheer me up. Maybe it's waiting for the right moment. Wait until it knows I need it most. I will find Shroomy. May not be today, it might not have been yesterday. Who knows, it might not even be tomorrow, but I will find Shroomy. I'll travel the region 16 times over if I have to. I will be reunited with Shroomy. And then I get to reunite Shroomy with his other shiny buddy. My game crashed. I was saving again out of paranoia. Goddamn. Because we crashed a little bit ago over by Medali for the first time, so that's why I'm like, we're nearby, so I'm paranoid. Yeah, I mean, we could probably even do this without Sparkling Power and just a Grass Encounter Power 2 in the general area. Even without the Outbreak. Although I still think an Outbreak would be easier. Well, I don't know. I guess we haven't gotten it. I mean, we could try it tomorrow with Encounter 2. Try to find a semi-consistent route. Oh shit, shiny Squirrel! What the heck? Not a Shroomish, but we'll take it. That's actually the first shiny we ever got in this game was a random shiny Squirrel. Now I can finally get Greedent too. This little fella, she's so silly. Yeah. Look at you. Very cute. Wonder if it knows where to find Shroomy. Let me pull up Greedent shiny real quick. It's just red as well. Kind of. It's like a reddish pink. I think we're just gonna do a regular Pokeball. Either that. Actually, Heal Ball might go pretty well. Where's my Heal Ball? Yeah, let's do Heal Ball script. Not like a perfect match, but I'll take it. I gotta add some stuff to the nickname sheet. Okay, Tropius. Excuse me. Tropius, Fungus, and Squobit. I'm gonna add Flareon, even though I know exactly what I'm nicknaming it already, just so I don't forget about it. Yeah, maybe tomorrow we should spend some time trying to pick out nicknames. Grant, I kind of want to get to finish the Shroomish hunt before we lock in on names. But then I'm also going to be tempted to do the Paradoxmon, so I don't know, this is going to get a little out of hand, I think. I got to do some nickname brainstorming off stream. Mainly more for Legends Arceus, just to get that shit off my plate. But we'll see. Yep, okay, I think we're gonna have to call it on Shroomy for the night. As I said, I'm not giving up on Shroomy. We will do tomorrow as well. And if need be, the day after that and the day after that. I'll try every location and I'll try every method. I mean, except for Kasuda, because that would just be an entirely different Shroomish, obviously. I had the patience I'd hunt until I found the exact, like, female with a sociable mark. I don't think... I'm pretty sure it's female. Hopefully I haven't been, mistaken the Shroomish we got. Maybe that was Shroomy and I just have been mean to it. Not mean, but... I've, you know... incorrectly labeling it because it grew big and no longer has the sociable title. Oh, just trained up my shiny Flygon. Fingers crossed it gets a Mega and Legends. I know that's a very in demand, or you know, highly wanted Mega, so we'll have to see what happens. I mean, either way, Shiny Flygon is quite a nice one. I gotta go for that at some point soon. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how many. Hopefully, they actually add megas. It'd be so sad if they didn't. But I know Flygon's definitely on the top of the list of requested ones. Oh. Really? Damn, that was like 5 minutes from the Squovit. What? Holy moly, that was very fast. Still not a Shroomish, but hey, I'll take it. Huh. Wow. That's kind of nuts. That is, yeah, quite lucky. Huh. I don't put on the list of things to nickname. That's the second time we've gotten 2 of the same shinies. Do I want to try like a different ball for this? By looking for Shroomish. I can try a Dusk Ball, I think. I don't think the friend ball matches quite well enough. Fireball's tempting. Yeah, it's a Dusk Ball. Didn't have like a title or anything, so. Yeah. I get the feeling if we do more Shroomish stuff around here, this might not be the last shiny Tropius we find. Ah. Oh boy. Also, I wanted to... Nope. Okay. That was not at all what I meant to do. Hang on. I just wanted to move which slot it was. And I just, like, hard brain farted there. Also, are you supposed to have a held item or do you have acrobatics? Or do you have acrobatics? I was like, threw me off for a sec. Okay, we have some shinies to go in red. I'll probably just do the one Tropius for obvious reasons. Whew. Excuse me. Okay, last little lap around. I'm trying out here. I'm failing out here. Okay, let's head back to Medali to do a quick heal and we'll do some photos. I might also really quickly, out of curiosity, look up the other Shroomisher's gender. So, like, Shroomish does spawn over here. It does not look like Breloom does, which is interesting. I mean, yeah, it does spawn in like a decent bit of this area, actually. We'll have to see. I mean, we can do another Counter Power Grass and just kind of run around. We could see about doing an Outbreak. I really don't know. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of options. Oh, there's a lot of them over here. Did I just like really underestimate the amount of Shroomishes over here? And we came over here briefly, but I think it might have only been with the fighting encounter power. because I assumed that it spawned a Breloom over here, given it spawns a Breloom slightly over there. I don't know why for a second I thought you were shiny. You're not shiny. Just the lighting. I think because it's shiny is like tanner, and the lighting made it look a little bit more like orangey. Anyway. We'll see how it all looks. Tomorrow we'll keep looking. Let's get a couple photos. We did get Flareon photos, so we need to do a Tropius, a Fungus, and a Squovit little photo shoot. Maybe we'll try to get the 2 Tropiuses real quick in a camp as well. Oh, and then as I said, I wanted to look up the Shroomish thing real quick. Let me find my VOD real quick. Let me find it real quick. It is... I know it was sociable. Yeah, it was a female. Okay. Yeah, the one we caught I know was a male. Not that Shroomish can't be transgender, but, you know. What was the personality thing? Because I know I read it at some point. Not that we're going to get the same one for that. I'm more just curious. Sorry, I'm just trying to skip through the video because I checked after I was doing a raid. When do I get to it? Come on. Chop chop. Wow, that's going on for a while. Sociable, it was docile, it's impetus and silly. Because we got, yeah, the one we have now. Oh, these all got put to an awkward spot. Hang on. Oh. Is like the opposite of that. We got naive and finicky. So, and male. I gotta try, you know. Where's the other Tropius? Oh, okay. So yeah, we gotta figure that out. We're probably not gonna get an impetus and silly one again. I just like that description. Let's see, we'll do a couple slightly different spots for these. Tropius first. Hello there. The way it was like looking up. You are. Oh, look at you. You're kind of goofy. I want to see how you move. Oh, yeah, I get so happy. I was gonna say, a new Pokemon Snap really, really made me like Tropius a lot more. The whole thing with Wooper in that game is so cute. Oh, it does have like a battle cry because it is like a, I mean, it's a dinosaur. It does have like an actual, like battle cry to it. How do you snooze? Oh, you kind of just lean forward a bit. Yeah. Oop, that was a cutoff photo. I was saying the one fly. Oh my! Whoa! Okay, hang on, real quick. Let's interact with it now that we're getting on the bike. It's so silly. Oh yeah, and tough as well. That's right. Actually, I was ready to fly. Okay, so it can't like fully keep up, but it is cool to see it like glide around like that. I don't know why. I'm so used to, at least in the Pokemon games, it kind of more so being just like sitting or resting, but to like fly this close to the ground is very intriguing. Because yeah, the only times we really see it in like new Snap is it flying, you know, high up in the air and stuff too. So I don't know, just really interesting. Fungus. It's gonna be tiny. Do it. I'm like right over here. Oh, it's a little hop. Look at the little fella. You're so tiny. Look at the Tropius, which was much bigger, but you're so tiny. You look so whimsical. Oh! There's a little hop. Oh, it's cute. One more hop. Ready? Oh. Whee! Okay, I failed that photo, but whatever. Angie? Oh! It looks more surprised. It's like, wah! You got me! Snooze? Aww. It just goes night-night. He's a little shake awake. I want to see you walk around because you have like the hop. Look at it's actually like decently speedy with those hops. It's getting some distance. It's a long jump. This is very goofy. Yeah, you're so silly. Yeah, you are. Yeah. I got Squovit. We can do this more by the town. Hello there, Squovit number 2. It's been a long time since we got Squovit number 1, given that was, yeah, as I said, our first shiny. Oh, look at it go. Little cheek push. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to evolve one of them, probably this one into a Greedent, to finish off that line. What a fun little surprise. Oh, he's so cute. It snoozes. Look at the little baby snooze. I get so excited to wake up. I'll see you hop around a little. I assume going all fours. Yep, I mean very squirrely. But it's got like the animation. It's like hop pause, hop pause, hop pause. Like there's like a. I mean, it's squirrel like. Nah, yeah, you're a squirrel. Yes, you are. Who's a squirrel? Yes, you are. Yeah, you. Hee. Okay. You know, let me put the 2 Tropiuses in the party real quick. No, wrap up. I think my girlfriend might have messaged me real quick. Let me do a quick peek at that. Oh, she sent me a meme of can quails shoot lasers out of their head plume? Wait, Snopes fact check true. I mean, it's a fact check. It has to be right. Okay. Nope, that's not right. I don't think we're gonna be in the picnic that long. I'm just gonna kind of get a photo of them together, I think. About the same size too, I think. Where's a? Yeah, we can make it work too. Oh, you snoozed. That. Very goofy. Just wanted to get a nice screenshot of the 2 of them together, especially given we found them both back to back. That was crazy that we found the Squovit and the Tropius so close together with no shiny boosts on. Or no, you know, no additional shiny boosts. And as I say, there's probably a chance we get one more of them. I would not be that surprised if we ended up with another Tropius before we got the Shroomish. Let's flip those just so it's the one that we found first in the front. Actually, gonna do that, I think. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure out how we want to handle all this stuff tomorrow. Cause yeah, I still want to prioritize the Shroomish. And then now we have quite a few Pokemon I gotta come up with nicknames for, and a bunch we have to lock names in for. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I'll try not to overthink it. We'll just sort of figure it out as we go. So yeah, I think the priorities are pretty much just going to be Shroomish and then go for the past Paradox Mons before we get to Shield. Whether that takes a few days or a week or 2 weeks, I don't know. We'll figure it out. yeah, I don't know. We'll wing it, but that'll wrap things up for tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.